The ocean, vast and mysterious, holds secrets beneath its rolling waves, colossal fish that roam the depths and massive operations that rise to meet them. In this world, where the scale of nature meets the ambition of humankind, giant trawl net fishing takes center stage. Far from the shoreline, aboard immense vessels that seem like floating factories, the pursuit of the ocean's giants begins. These aren't leisurely trips or casual endeavors. They are meticulously planned, heavily coordinated, and executed with the precision of a military campaign. The goal is singular: to haul in massive quantities of fish, giants of the deep, using the largest nets the seas have ever known. As dawn breaks over the open sea, the crew awakens to the rhythm of waves crashing against steel hulls. The boat is a hive of activity, each person assigned a critical role. The net deployment process is complex, involving a choreography of winches, hydraulic arms, and reinforced cables. These nets, often spanning hundreds of meters, are designed to open wide and sink deep. Some resemble underwater parachutes with heavy lead lines at the bottom and float lines at the top, creating a wide funnel that glides through the ocean like a silent predator. When the net hits the water, it disappears beneath the surface, dragging behind the boat like an invisible curtain sweeping the depths. Sonar systems and onboard computers track fish schools with pinpoint accuracy. Once a dense aggregation of giant fish is located, often tuna, cod, mackerel, or even swordfish, the boat begins its trawling run. For hours, sometimes even a full day, the net is dragged through the water, steadily filling with its quarry. The tension on the deck is palpable. Monitors flash with data, tension readings from the net, sonar blips showing fish movements, and constant adjustments from the control center on the bridge. Fishermen on deck monitor the cables, ready to respond if anything goes wrong. The net can encounter obstacles, underwater rocks, debris, even marine animals that aren't meant to be caught. The skill lies in adjusting the net's depth and direction in real time. Ensuring a successful haul while minimizing bycatch. Once the captain decides it's time to haul the net, the most intense phase of the operation begins. Giant hydraulic winches strain under the weight of the catch, the cables groaning as they reel in the net inch by inch. The sea foams as the net surfaces, teeming with a writhing mass of silver, blue, and white. The sheer volume is staggering, tons upon tons of massive fish thrashing together, glinting in the sunlight as they rise from the deep. Deckhands scramble into position. guiding the net toward a chute that leads into the processing bay. Here, the fish are sorted, weighed, and often processed immediately. Modern trawlers are floating factories, equipped with machines that gut, clean, and freeze fish on the spot. This efficiency ensures the highest quality, preserving freshness for global markets. In some cases, fish are flash frozen within minutes of being hauled aboard, maintaining the value of prized catches like bluefin tuna or Atlantic cod. The atmosphere on board is both electric and exhausting. After the haul, the crew is drenched in sweat and seawater, muscles sore from hours of labor, but there's also a sense of pride. Each successful haul is a testament to teamwork, experience, and a deep understanding of the sea. These aren't ordinary fishers, they're technicians, engineers, and ocean hunters all rolled into one. In the wheelhouse, the captain reviews the data. Everything is logged: GPS coordinates, water temperature, catch weight, species breakdown, and any anomalies encountered. This data isn't just for record keeping. It informs future operations, helps meet regulatory requirements, and feeds into global supply chains that depend on predictability and precision. Trawl net fishing at this scale requires more than just grit. It demands cutting-edge technology. Boats are equipped with advanced sonar arrays, satellite communication, and AI-powered prediction tools that estimate where schools might migrate next. Drones and underwater ROVs, remotely operated vehicles, have also joined the arsenal. Scouting underwater terrain or checking net conditions without risking human divers. But with great scale comes great scrutiny. Environmental concerns loom large over industrial trawling. Critics argue that massive nets can damage delicate seafloor habitats and result in high levels of bycatch, non-target species caught unintentionally. To address this, many fleets have adopted eco-friendly practices. Some use specially designed nets with escape panels for juvenile fish and marine mammals. Others adjust trawling times and depths based on data that identifies when target species are most isolated. Regulations also play a major role. Quotas are set by international agreements to prevent overfishing. Boats are required to carry observers or electronic monitoring systems to ensure compliance. Violations can result in heavy fines, blacklisting, or even the suspension of fishing licenses. In this way, the industry walks a tightrope, pushing the limits of human capability while trying to remain within the bounds of sustainability. Despite the challenges, the demand for seafood keeps rising, from sushi bars in Tokyo to markets in Europe and North America. Consumers crave fish that's fresh, affordable, and responsibly sourced. Trawlers rise to meet this demand, setting out on longer journeys, venturing into deeper waters, and exploring new fishing grounds. Some boats are at sea for weeks, even months, navigating treacherous waters and unpredictable weather. Weather, in fact, is a constant adversary. Storms can appear suddenly, turning calm seas into violent maelstroms. A loaded trawler caught in rough weather faces immense risk. The heavy net acts like a sea anchor, pulling against the boat and increasing the chance of capsizing. During such times, every decision is critical. The captain might choose to dump a partially loaded net to save the boat. Lives come first, and no haul is worth the risk of losing the ship. Yet even in danger, there's beauty. Imagine standing on the deck as the sun sets over the open sea. The horizon glowing orange and gold, and a flock of seabirds circling overhead. Below, the ocean teems with life. Sharks shadowing the net.